Here.
Reverend Dr. Terry Williams.
Here.
Well, Commissioner Reverend Dr. Terry Williams, excuse me. And Commissioner Roach is present. For the record, we have a quorum. We'll start with the acceptance of the minutes of the regular board meeting held back on October 21st. Does anybody have any corrections, additions, subtractions, questions? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to accept those minutes.
Aye.
Motion's been made. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Are there any opposed? Okay. We have the chief with us here this evening, so we'll move on to the chief of police report. Good evening, chief.
Good evening, everybody. How are you?
Okay.
Good.
Good. Seems like I think I missed the last meeting, so it's been 2 months, I guess. So hope everybody's doing well. Just a couple of things I want to update really quickly. First, I'll start with our crime stats. So we are keeping our fingers crossed, knocking on wood. We continue to see very good decreases in crime. We're 28% down in overall crime from this time last year in Part 1 crimes. What I'm going to be doing in the next couple of weeks is preparing my end of year report to go over where we are with crime stats. So we're actually in the fourth quarter of this year. So we'll be preparing that. And what I generally like to do at the end of the year, not just go by the previous year, but see if I can give you like a 5-year snapshot or even longer, because that will really show how crime has been trending by looking at not just like last year or 2 years ago, but look at several years ago. And this isn't really unique to Bridgeport. I mean, nationally, crime is down as well as the state as well. But I think that we should be pleased. And the majority of the reasons why crime is down in large part is the hard work of the Bridgeport police officers and the investigations being conducted by our detective bureau, as well as our collaboration and partnerships with the community and many other community organizations as well. So, we give credit to all of them. So, yeah, we continue to trend in a good direction as well. So we are starting to plan for the end of year, get ready for next year. A couple different things I'm looking forward to announcing and expanding in the coming year. So just really quick, as we go into the new year, we're going to look to expand our CIT program. We're going to be adding another social worker. So that'll give us a total of 3 social workers to work with our officers who are CIT certified. And the third social worker that we're getting, it's going to be complements of a recovery network of programs. So we won't be paying for that person. They're going to be providing that person for us for a year at no cost to us. And that will give us priority access to a lot of their resources as well. So I'm looking forward to that. So with us being able to add a third social worker with our CITs, we're going to probably kind of rebrand and call it the Bridgeport Police Behavioral Health Unit. So they'll be able to respond to calls that otherwise should not have police officers, as well as be proactive in addressing some of the issues that we see out on the streets, whether it be homelessness or open air drug use and things like that. So I'm excited about that. And we should be rolling that out in 2026. Also, another thing I'm really excited about is drones. So we are going to be going to contract really soon with this company called Flock that's we're gonna purchase three drones, and they're gonna be autonomous drones where they will respond automatically to calls for service, and it'll basically give us helicopters. We'll have drones. They will basically serve as helicopters. They'll get to scenes and give us an aerial view, and they'll also be able to report back to us visually what's going on these scenes. So we'll be able to assess what's going on in the scenes. It'll provide for better officer safety, so we'll know how to respond in a much more safe fashion, as well as just giving us more coverage to identify suspects or vehicles. And we'll also be able to use it for like major events like parades or if we have concerts at the parks or things like that, or if we get a person that goes missing, be it a child or an elderly person, we'll be able to use the drones for things like that. So really excited about that coming on board. Another thing that I'm hoping we're able to, we've been working on this for a good part of 2025, and I'm hoping we get to to the point in 2026 where we'll be able to go live with it is we're looking to introduce speed cameras and red light cameras in certain neighborhoods and certain locations in the city of Bridgeport. It's a long process. The state approved it, I think, 2 years ago. So you're starting to see a lot of communities start to adopt it soon. So we are, I would say, maybe midpoint of implementing it here in Bridgeport. We have a team in place that's made up of not just the police, but other city departments. I'm not sure if you guys know the Deputy Chief of Staff, Constance Vickers, but she's a part of it. And our traffic division and one of our workers there, they're the project managers on this to get this going. So hopefully sometime in 2026, I would hope before the summer comes or midpoint of the summer that we will have red light cameras as well as speed cameras. But there's other parts to it, and we're going to have to work with you guys, let you guys know. We're going to have to go do some community forums where we introduce this to the community and let the community know why and where we're going to be doing this. And the locations won't just be random. These will be locations based on our crime data, our traffic data that shows us where we have an increase of motor vehicle accidents, an increase of vehicular traffic. And so we're going to be really sensitive on where we locate these. It's going to be based on data and where the need is at. So yeah, we're working on that. Looking forward to that. We have a couple of meetings coming up in December, and then another one in January, where we're gonna introduce this to the city council and kind of like give an overview of what we think this is going to be about. So really looking forward to this. It's something that's overdue in Bridgeport. Our traffic unit and our officers do a great job with motor vehicle enforcement, but this will really help us to slow traffic down and some traffic calming measures and things like that. Obviously, there'll be some revenue generated, but our purpose and the reason why we want this is to calm and slow down traffic and provide a safer traffic environment in the city of Bridgeport. Our recruit class, they will be graduating probably at the end of December, early January at the latest. So you will be notified of that. You'll get an invite to that graduation. We have 27 recruits. I'm hoping that they all make it, and that'll add to the to our ranks. We are recruiting, and if you have Channel 12, which I don't, but people tell me our video or our advertisement on Channel 12 looks really, really good. So we are in the process of recruiting and taking applications. We're going to be giving an exam, I think, sometime in December, maybe early January. So we'll start up the process of bringing on another recruit class sometime in 2026 as well. So good things going on in the department. We're moving it forward, using our technology, continuing to grow the department to get back to where it should be. And so maybe at some point too, when I do my end of year report, I like to give it to you guys individually or as a group, so you guys will have a report on what 2025 was and what we're looking forward to do in 2026. Got some exciting things that we want to try and do in 2026. Just to give you a little preview, one of the things in 2026 is going to be focused is young people. 2026 I will be completing my third year, and my remaining time is going to be focused on young people, engaging with young people, getting them involved in the process of helping us and determining how we police our communities and things of that nature. So look forward to that, as well as our other continued community engagements and crime reduction strategies going forward. So with that, I'll take any questions that you have.
Before we go to questions, for the record, Commissioner Lyons, Commissioner Diaz, and Commissioner Farrow have joined us. And thank you, Chief. Thanks for the report on. I know we talked a little bit about the red light and speed cameras and whatnot. Thanks for the update there. And I was happy to hear personally that a third social worker has been added. I know we've dealt with folks on an occasion that it was definitely needed. I just a question: are they? How does the schedule work out for them? Is there certain times that they're available, or are they on call? Or
yeah, so primarily for the last couple of years, we've only had one, and she's been working mainly day shift which we call our B shift. But we did add a second one a couple of months ago. She's been working evenings, and now we're getting a third one that's going to be brought on board from RNP, Recovery Network Program. So that's going to give us 3. 2 will be on the evening shift, and then there will be 1 on day shift. And we're going to try and look to maybe even go even more into the overnight hours if we can, to work with them to do some overnight hours as well. And one of the things that we really want to do is get them to be proactive, like identify locations so they can go out as a team to address some of the issues that we see in the community as well. So looking forward to that. One of the things I do want to mention, if I could just deviate really quick. So I did have a meeting with RCI, I believe it is, the individuals who are developing the Steel Point project. So we met to talk about, that's going to be, I'm really excited about that. That's going to be a community that has been dormant. That area has been void of residents for a long time. So we're going to be introducing over 1,000 people, residents in that neighborhood. So we have to get back to police in that area the way it was when I became a police officer, when there was a lot of homes over there. So just I had a very good meeting with them. And we're going to collaborate on some policing strategies around that area. And one of the things we are going to talk about over there is traffic safety, because I think some of the residents are going to be crossing that street there to go over to the shopping center. So, I had a meeting with them a couple of weeks ago, and that's something we're going to be, between now and I believe they're going to open in June, start to work on how we're going to police that. Some other strategies around the train station, because I think they do anticipate a lot of foot traffic from the train over to that location. So I did want to mention that. But yeah, Commissioner, I'm excited about the CIT. I know it's been a struggle, the social worker program, for us to get that going, but I think we're gonna really get that going at a more proactive level in 2026. And we want to rebrand it and call it a Bridgeport Police Behavioral Health Unit. So looking forward to doing that.
Good stuff.
Mhm.
Any other questions for the chief? Any comments? Okay. Well, Chief, thank you so much. Appreciate you being with us as
Thank you,
usual,
Chief.
and
Thank
thanks
you
for the great work you're doing.
All right. Hey, we had a great time at the PAL Gala on last Saturday night, and it was good to help bring some resources to PAL.
Very good.
Right.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Chief.
Thanks.
All right. Nothing from the union and internal affairs. There was no report this month. The next item would be the clerk's report. Lieutenant?
Hello. Yes, we have 2 Barrows hearings that we need to schedule. And then if you don't mind me just mentioning the old business too, we also have a second step. I know we were looking at trying to combine them all. I did speak to Attorney Cronin from Labor, and I did speak to Attorney Rommel from the union. They are slammed to the end of the year with big labor things back and forth. They asked if we could push it off to January. But that's completely up to you guys if you want to push the Barrowses off that far, but that was their request.
Okay.
And end of January was the actual
Was their preference. Okay.
Yes.
We're discussing combining the 2 Barrows hearings with the second step.
We talked about it last meeting with Lieutenant Rosem, combining them both. The 2 Barrows, I believe, will be pretty quick. The second step might be a little bit longer, but the 2 Barrows, I believe, should be pretty quick.
Okay. What would the commissioners like to do with the second step hearing? Would you like to schedule that before January? So this has been sitting for a little bit now, correct?
We don't need the lawyers for the second step, right?
No, we just
We
need,
could do it just amongst ourselves.
yeah.
Yeah, we could do it before January. That'd be good. Get that out of the way.
Okay. How does the first week in December look for folks?
Good. It's good to me.
That particular Tuesday?
That's the second.
I guess it would be the second.
I think I have a dental appointment, but I could probably be on in the evening. Are we gonna do this in person?
Yeah, their second steps and Barrows hearings are done in person. So
I have a dental appointment that morning. They're taking teeth out. So I don't know
That's a
if I'll be
no-go.
any good for that afternoon, but don't stop it because of me.
All right. Other folks, or, you know, we can either move it to the 9th, or if we know we're gonna have a quorum, we'll schedule it for the 2nd.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
I'm good.
Good, okay. Hector, I guess we'll schedule it for the 2nd if that's all right, and if you're
Yep.
feeling okay,
If I
If-
get canceled
if-
out by my dentist, I'll be there.
if the painkillers are working nicely, feel free to show up.
I'll be there.
All right, so we're shooting for January 2nd. You'll check with internal affairs to make sure the officers that have been working this will be present.
Absolutely. It's usually at 6 p.m., sir.
Commissioner,
All right.
you said January 2nd. Did you mean December
December.
2nd?
December 2nd, excuse me. Thank you. Thanks, Mike. The two Barrows hearings we'll tie a date down now, or next month we can go over it. I know the second Tuesday in January is not going to work for me, but they wanted to do it later in the month. So do we want to tentatively schedule something, and Lieutenant, you can check in with the parties to see if folks are going to be in town or whatever the case might be.
The
Does that
union
make
just
sense?
the union requested if it could just be after the 19th. So if we're sticking to Tuesdays, then you have January 20th and 27th. So that's just what they requested.
Okay.
Mhm.
And we have our regular meeting scheduled for what
Actually, the
the
20th,
The
yes.
20th.
20th would be our regular meeting. Does the 27th make sense to everybody
Yeah.
Good.
without tying
Yep.
everybody
That
down?
makes sense.
Okay, all right. Mention that to the union and labor and see if that's going to work for them. And if it does, we'll tell them it'll be a hard date. So that'll give them plenty of time.
Absolutely. I'll confirm it.
Okay. All right, great. Anything else, Lieutenant, on your
I have
end?
nothing else right now.
Okay, wait. Got an easy one here. We have nothing under correspondence, letters of appreciation, and widow's pension. And we only have a couple of items from the city traffic engineer. The first item under 8.
Sir, I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yes.
I did send out a quick addendum last night.
Oh,
for
sorry,
new
I didn't
business.
see that.
I believe Councilwoman's on, I think she's under the iPhone app, I think.
No,
That's Tom Lyons, I
that's
believe.
Tom.
Oh, so is she not on?
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, we'll give her a
Oh.
couple. We'll see what happens, but,
Oh, she,
okay.
No,
Which council person? I'm sorry. Was it Anita Martinez we're talking
Mm-mm.
about, or?
No,
no.
Maria
Maria.
Valle.
Oh, Maria Valle.
Maria
Okay,
Valle.
okay, well,
Something about handicap signs.
Mm-mm.
I'll
Yeah.
shoot her a quick email right now and see.
yeah, we only have about 2 minutes left. I mean, the meeting, she was supposed to be on for 6, so I'm not going to hold everybody up. She can put it off till next month. I'm sure it's nothing crucial. But under that first item under the city traffic engineer's report is installation of stop signs each end of Bartlett Street. And Bartlett Street is just a 1-block street with a T intersection on both ends. Frankly, there should have been stop signs up there already. And his recommendation is to install. So does anybody have any questions on that?
I agree. I live in the neighborhood. I used to play on that street. Cars just wind around the corner onto Goldenrod or Store's Place. That's an excellent idea. I'll motion to approve.
There's a motion to
I'll
approve,
second.
and it's been seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Are any opposed? Okay. The next item is under 8B. It's requested the city traffic engineer not to approve a installation of handicap parking sign at 891 Capitol Avenue. The rationale behind his recommendation is that there is parking available. It's a single-family house with actually, it's a particularly wide driveway, and there's usually a couple of cars in there, and there's plenty of room for them. So does anybody have any questions about that request?
Oh,
Anything? Okay, the city traffic engineer is recommending denial. Is there a motion?
Moved.
There's a motion to approve the city traffic engineer's recommendation, which is not to install a handicap parking sign at 891 Capitol Avenue. Is there a second?
Second.
aye,
It's been seconded. All those in favor?
aye,
Aye.
Are there any opposed? Okay. The request has been approved to deny. Is there anything else from the commissioners tonight? I know this was probably a record setter of a meeting at 6:21, but do we have anything else? Okay.
Did we
Motion to
wish,
adjourn.
did we wish
Well,
Lieutenant
oh, oh.
Lyons a congratulations? I don't know if you did it last meeting.
What's that on your finger?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Exactly. It's
congratulations.
blinding me.
Congratulations.
congratulations.
Thank
for
you.
you.
Thank you. I'm gonna shut my camera off now.
I know you're gonna get.
I heard it was
there.
coming. I didn't realize it had taken place. It's
You know, a
great.
couple of these commissioners are justice of the peace and would be happy to do that wedding for her.
I think the wedding has already
It-
taken
she's
place.
already-
Oh,
she's
all right.
You
had.
missed out on it.
Yeah.
I'll
Wanda
remember that
probably
during the
snagged her on the
renewal
way
of the vows.
into 999 Broad Street.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank
But,
you.
Once a
congratulations,
Lions,
Stacy.
always a Lions.
I'm not changing my name at work. Don't worry, sir. I'm
Okay.
the Lions.
Congratulations, Stacy. That's
Thank you.
great.
Thank you very much.
Excellent.
I think there's a motion to adjourn on the floor from Commissioner Lyons,
Second.
and it's been seconded by Commissioner Diaz. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, we are adjourned. Thank you, folks.
Take care.
All right, enjoy your evening.
Good
Good
evening.
night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.
I'm gonna call right now.